Well, time now for another check of your forecast. Brittany Punxsutawney-Phil is calling for 6 more weeks of winter, but it definitely didn't feel like winter in Charlotte today. A lot more warmer.
Yeah, and it's going to get even warmer heading into the week. So that's a fantastic point. I mean, remember, Phil, first of all, has an accuracy less than 40%. And Brad actually keeps track of our WCNC Charlotte weather team, and ours closer to 95. So that's one good thing, right? As we talk about no 6 weeks of winter, it is certainly going to be really warm here over the next few days. I did have a lot of folks asking me about this earlier. Even though we were in the upper 50s today, it was warmer than expected. And that's actually because the wedge, remember those clouds we had earlier, broke a lot earlier than expected. So that happens, right? It was warmer and a lot of sunshine, so I don't think it was a bad bust of a forecast, but at least it wasn't on the other side, right? It was cloudy for the entirety of the day. But again, really the big picture as we look ahead is the warmth we're going to see in the 60s and 70s. So Phil's forecast, at least in the near term for us here in Charlotte, is not going to be correct. But I will say, and I do want to at least point it out here, February is the last month of meteorological winter, but that doesn't mean that just because we're warm the first few weeks of February doesn't mean we couldn't potentially see colder air at some point at the end of the month, if not even into March. So we're not completely out of the woods yet when it comes to another round of cold weather. Here's current satellite and radar. We have really nothing to worry about, at least in the near term. Lots of sunshine, lots of high pressure overhead for now. We will see the chance for some patchy areas of fog overnight. I do want folks to just be aware of this heading out the door Monday morning. It won't be widespread. It won't be for everybody, but there will be a few pockets of that dense fog. So just be mindful of that. This will be especially prevalent along and south of the I-85 corridor. It's pretty much out of here by lunchtime, so we will see at least some of those patches of fog, but in the afternoon, quick warm up, quick time to get out of here. High temperatures the next 7 days. Again, this has kind of been the same story, same song and dance here. High temperature average around 54 this time of year. Will be at least 14, upwards of 24 degrees warmer than that over the next week. We're looking at a lot of upper 60s, a lot of low to mid 70s. And at least right now, we know for a fact that Tuesday, we're going to be very close to a record high. Now, the record is 76, so we're a degree or two off of that. That doesn't mean we'll be targeting records for the rest of the week, because remember, every single day is different. But with this trend, I wouldn't be surprised if we had more close temperatures to the record in the near term forecast. Here's your Guy Roofing 7 day. So again, tomorrow we'll start off with some clouds, sunshine abundant in the afternoon, lots of sunshine, mid 70s there on Tuesday. We will see a few opportunities here and there over the next week to see a chance for rain, but it doesn't look to be widespread on any day, including the upcoming Sunday, which of course next weekend is the Super Bowl. By the end of the 10-day forecast, we do start to trend a little bit on the cooler side as we bring back in that chance for rain. But remember, folks, in general, the next 7 to even 14 days will in general be higher than the average, which is 54 and 33 respectively. So just because we're above average doesn't mean every day is in the 70s.